So, where are we right now?
We are in the emu field, which is currently full of stumps. We tried to clear it with a chainsaw. I mean, we did, and we cleared it to this degree. But this is as far as we could go with these type of stumps. As you can see, these are not your typical stumps. Not that we can really deal with any type of stump, but that is the type of stump.
So you should go stand by it. It's hard to get a grasp of the monstrosity that we have here.
Yeah, so this is the stump. So this litters the field as the trees kind of grew in bunches, as you can see. So our plan is ultimately to have this whole area excavated, and we are going to be using it as our riding field.
Let's go see.
There is this bunch of trees, which I believe will be the ones that get cut.
Yes.
They are the uglier trees. They're the closer trees to the arena. And so we'll end up cutting those. The reason we had them right now is for the emu and to have shelter. Of course, we'll be moving the emu to a different field. We'll figure that out. But there are a more beautiful bunch of trees up in the back.
And so this, I don't know, we might have a video before. Now, this, ladies and gents, is the benefits of using goats and sheep to clear land. Now, they're not clearing like an excavator, but you could not walk through this, let alone see through this. So this is what they've done. They've stripped it up, which is what we work with them. So this is actually a good photo of what they do, right?
Yeah.
Like, as well.
So this is,
So all of this is gonna go.
So we'll cut all of this, and then we'll leave the bunch farther back.
Way back is a
And,
nice little cove.
Yeah, so we'll leave those. There'll be shelter. It'll just be a beautiful spot. We never wanted to clear cut. It's always a combination of trees and whatnot in our fields. The riding field, of course, slightly different because there's different requirements, right?
Yeah.
We can't have things in the way of the horses and that. So,
Yeah.
but it'll be awesome because we're close to our backs, so we can have riding trails and all that. There's a lot of places we can go from there. All right, when we last saw this area, we were talking about turning it into a riding arena. And this area was full of trees, as is most of our property. And that has been the challenge of our particular homestead, is turning 10 acres of forest into pasture. But as you can see, phase 1 has now begun. Right, babe? Because now you're in the video because you walked in front of me. Now you're the star of the show. But, so, unfortunately, it always looks a lot worse before it actually gets better. So, yeah. So we ended up cutting down, I don't know, maybe an acre, somewhere in that vicinity. And it was not, this area wasn't heavily wooded, but it had jumbles of wood. Okay, so now I'm going to do a little bit of showing exactly what the day's work ended up with. So here we are right in the heart of what freshly chainsawed land looks like.
And this is one happy goat. This is Butterscotch.
Our king, our original.
Our original. This is what we pay them for. To do exactly what he's doing here. So that's excellent.
Yep, I cut down the trees and they'll eat all the limbs off it.
Yeah, which is exciting. So yeah, this is a perfect little cluster. The two, excellent. This is the only place on the property that has rock because we don't anywhere else.
So this is one of the clusters that are left. So this will provide us some shade.
Cooge is hunting. So no, this is great. This is perfect.
Cooge is off there hunting squirrels.
No, this is,
as you can see, so this is a shade cluster here. Here we are. So we are getting things done.
Let's take a walk and then tell people about what they're seeing, because they're probably looking at this and being like, what is different?
Yeah.
So here you should probably put in the before, maybe a snapshot so they can actually see.
Yeah.
But why do we have this stuff still in it? Why not it look like just pure dirt?
Yeah, so we did actually have a small parcel of land completely cleared and the dirt scraped. And what ended up happening is that the topsoil, when you scrape it, you lose the topsoil. And this time we want to maintain it, because when you lose the topsoil, you can't even get grass to grow. There's grass over there that's 2 years old that's millimeters thick, 3 years old, that's millimeters thick. And then we have our orchard where we planted grass and took care of it in topsoil. That was another area that was excavated. It was excavated just like this was, where the topsoil was left. And the grass is growing inches. It's beautiful. There's videos of that you can see, that luscious grass. And that is the result of the topsoil remaining. So a side effect of the topsoil remaining is you're still got all this this terrible crabgrass or whatever type of grass it is. But that's fine. That's something we can remove. We don't need the bulldozer to do that. We will deal with it. Yeah, it would look nice if this whole thing, you know, looked like freshly planted, but that's not realistic, right? The point of this was to do the parts that we couldn't do, which was the stumps. Like I said, this was all chainsawed by me, and it's all over there in that pile.
Let's go check out that pile, because
let's go check out the size of that pile. This is the pile that we're left with. So those trees were fun labor to cut. Oh, were they fun? And yeah, so that's, you know, this is still being dealt with. This isn't left here. That's still part of the work that we have coming up. But yeah, we're really happy with this pasture. It turned out exactly as
And let's
we
look at the
expected.
other stuff, because we still have more, right? This is the other half of it. And it really is important when you have someone who takes pride in their work, but also wants you to take pride in their work. Because he could have just put this in one ginormous pile.
Yeah.
But he actually lengthened it out so it isn't absolutely horrific.
Exactly. And you know, that'll help it decompose faster. The more exposure, the better. It creates a nice little wall, which is always good on the outside of your fences.
It's so huge.
It is.
There's like a little den in there already.
All right, and this is our after video. So this is after the excavator finished. The last video was when he was basically done pulling the stumps, and now he finished pulling all the stumps. He moved all the debris outside of the fence line, and he tracked the field, which basically means he leveled it. So as you can see, it is absolutely amazing. So this is now going to be the horse field. It is cleared, no stumps. It is perfect. All that's still around is some bushels of grass that, of course, he's not going to pull up in a large tractor, but that's stuff that we can handle. He got rid of everything we couldn't. It is gorgeous here. This is going to be an excellent riding field. And we still have a couple beautiful trees left on the outskirts, and the couple of batches of trees for shade when the animals are up here. And you know, we're not using it as a riding field, but it ended up excellent. Of course, this area doesn't look like it's done, but in reality it is. Once again, this is just the grass that kind of needs to be mowed down. But yeah, it's so flat compared to what it was. The walk is so easy. And as you can see, the debris all ended up on the outside, almost making a living fence within itself, which is nice, but it puts it out of the ugly eye shot. But yeah, this is it. So this is the result of many thousands of dollars and a lot of work to transform a forested area into a nice little riding arena. But anyway, I definitely had to do the final follow-up just to show you guys the end result. It isn't easy. And of course, there's going to have to be something that's put on top of this, you know, either grass or sand or something. But the first part was actually having a foundation that would work. And yeah, this is just lovely. And it might be hard to tell on camera, but there is a slight grade that goes into the ditch that's just to the left of these trees here. So this area will drain wonderfully. So it's just, yeah, it's such a huge improvement over what it was. Anyway, we're really, really excited to make use of it, and we'll show you guys some videos of when the animals are enjoying it themselves. So anyway, that's it for now. Thanks a lot for following along with this building of a field.